Hello students, welcome to the class. Today let's start chapter 17, Social and Religious Reformers. Social reformers are people who work for the betterment of the society, and religious reformers lead to the reformulation of the religious teaching held for true. So some people in the world influence the life of millions by their greatness. They may be religious or social reformers, scientist, king, etc. Our country India is blessed with many such heroes who spread the message of love, peace and brotherhood through their teaching. Their works have made our country prosper. So India is blessed with such heroes. They may be religious or social reformers, scientist or king who spread the message of love, peace and brotherhood through their teaching. Now, religious reformers. Hinduism is one of the ancient religions of the world. Hinduism believes in avatars or incarnations of God on earth. For example, Lord Rama and Lord Krishna are considered the avatars of Lord Vishnu. So incarnations refers to its rebirth of God on earth. For example, is Lord Rama, Lord Krishna. They are considered the avatars of Lord Vishnu. The sacred book of Hindus are the Vedas, the Upanishads, the Bhagavad Gita, and the Ramayana and the Mahabharata are the two great epics. Epic is a long poem, one derived from ancient and tradition narrating the deeds. There are two great epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, and the holy book of Hindus are the Vedas, the Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita. Great thinkers like Adi Sankacharya, Dayanand Saraswati and Swami Vivekananda spread Hinduism and its teaching. Hinduism preaches to be just honest and true. Hinduism teaches to be honest, true, to be just honest and true. Buddhism was founded by Gautam Buddha. The follower of Buddhism are called Buddhists. Gautam Buddha founded Buddhism, and Buddhists are the followers of Buddhism. He left his princely lifestyle in search of real happiness. He taught the eightfold path, that is Ashtanga Marg: right view, right speech, right action, right living, right effort, right mindfulness, tolerance and non-violence. Buddhism spread to whole of Asia because it denounced Karamkand of Hindu religion. Gautam Buddha left his princely lifestyle in search of real happiness, and he also taught the eightfold path, that is Ashtanga Marg, and the eightfold path are right view, to view right, right speech, right action, to take right action, to live correctly, that is right living, right effort, right mindfulness, tolerance and non-violence. Right mindfulness means to keep calm. Jainism was spread by Lord Mahavira. The followers of Jainism are called Jains. Mahavira taught the people that they should not hurt or kill any living being and live an honest and simple life. So Lord Mahavira founded Jainism, and Jains are the followers of Jainism. And Lord Mahavira taught people that they should not kill or hurt any of the living being and live their life with full honesty. Guru Nanak was the founder of Sikhism. He believed that there is only one God and people have given him different names. He taught the importance of hard work, honesty and sharing. The Guru Granth Sahib is the holy book, and Guru Nanak believed that there is only one God and people gave him call the God with different names, and he taught people the importance of hard work, sharing and honesty. And the holy book of Sikh is Guru Granth Sahib. The followers of Jesus Christ are called Christians. Christianity has a large number of followers in India. Lord Jesus spread his message on humbleness, forgiveness, and love for the entire human race through moral stories called parables. So Christians are the followers of Jesus Christ. So there are a large number of Christians in India, and Jesus spread the message on humbleness, to be humble, to forgive, to love. Christ wanted to bring peace on earth, and the holy book of the Christian is Bible. Prophet Muhammad was a founder of Islam. The people who follow Islam are called Muslims. The Quran is a holy book of the Muslim. Prophet Muhammad spread the message of love, peace and brotherhood. So the founder of Islam was Prophet Muhammad. Muslims are the followers of Islam, and the holy book of the Muslim is Quran. And Prophet Muhammad spread the message of love, peace and brotherhood. Zoroastrianism is one of the oldest religions. Zarathustra was the founder of Zoroastrianism. So Zoroastrianism is one of the oldest religion, originated in ancient Persia, and the founder of Zoroastrianism was Zarathustra. His religion was not based on superstitious rituals on his time. Instead, it taught people how to lead a good life with the help of wisdom, truth and goodness. The people who practice Zoroastrianism are called Parsis. Their holy book is Zen Avesta. So his religion was not based on superstitious rituals. He taught people how to lead a good life with wisdom, truth and goodness. And the people who practice Zoroastrianism are called Parsis. Parsis practice Zoroastrianism, and the holy book is Zen Avesta. Social reformers. Many people fought against social evils and superstitions in Hindu religion. They taught us to respect human beings, live united and create a healthy society. They were called social reformers. Social reformers are people who work for the betterment of the society. They guide people in such a way that people can live a better life. They taught people to respect, live united and create a healthy society. Let us read about each of them. Sant Kabir. Sant Kabir spread the message of universal brotherhood through couplets called dohas. He opposed the caste system and untouchability. Sant Kabir was brought up by Weber. He criticized false beliefs, rituals and exploitation of common people in the name of religion through his couplets or dohas. He opposed the caste system and untouchability. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was the founder of Brahmo Samaj. He worked hard to abolish the practice of caste system, child marriage and sati. Raja Ram Mohan Roy was born in a Bengali family. As he grew, he observed that sati system was an evil custom. His pioneering efforts encouraged opposition to the sati system and led to its eradication. He also fought against child marriage and caste system. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar stood for the uplift of the status of women in India, particularly in Bengal. He introduced the practice of widow remarriage. So, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar uplift the status of women in India, particularly in Bengal, and he introduced widow remarriage. Gandhiji followed the path of truth and non-violence. He fought against untouchability as well as called for brotherhood with Muslims. So Gandhi ji followed the path of truth and non-violence. He also fought against untouchability and called for brotherhood with Muslim, and he as well as he called for the brotherhood with Muslims. Gandhiji was a preacher of non-violence. He also launched the Quit India movement in August 1942. Scientist. Since ancient times, India has been foremost in many scientific fields. They were far more knowledgeable and progressive when the rest of the world was struggling in the darkness of ignorance. Mathematicians, scientists, and astronomers too played a vital role in the progress of the mankind. Even the kings encouraged and praised their achievement. So, for the progress of the mankind, mathematicians, scientists, and astronomers too played a vital role, and the kings encouraged and praised their achievement. Aryabhatta and Varahamihira were famous mathematicians of ancient India. So, in the field of mathematics, India has made a major contribution. Aryabhatta was the first to introduce the concept of zero, and he was a great astronomer. A satellite sent into space by India in the name after him. So Chakra was a famous physician. Chakra Samhita is a book of medicine and surgery which was written in ancient time by Chakra Rishi. Its contents are still very useful. Sushruta also had an immense knowledge of medicines and human body. He was a skilled surgeon. Sushruta was known as the father of surgery. He had an immense knowledge of medicines and human body, and he was a surgeon who lived in India 2500 years ago. He performed surgeries of the eye such as cataract, amputation of the limbs, removing stones from the kidneys and the bladder, of treating fractures. Many great scientists have contributed to the progress in the field of science. Some of them are S. Ramanujan, Jagdish Chandra Bose, C.V. Raman, only Indian scientist recipient of Nobel Prize, Vikram Sarabhai, S. Chandrasekhar, Homi J. Bhabha, and many more. So they have contributed a lot in the field of science. Former President of India, APJ Abdul Kalam, was also a great scientist. India holds credit for inventing the decimal system, concept of zero, and numbers 1 to 10. So this was all about social and religious reforms. Thank you. Have a nice day.